Hello everyone, it's me, MC Randy Bear, otherwise known as Ian Ortman. Today I'm going to be showing you around League of Legends. League of Legends is a free-to-play, real-time strategy defense game. Basically what it is people fight to defend towers, but that's in another video. Today I'm specifically talking about the champions, runes, and masteries. Um, for champions, as you can see, there's quite a lot of them, and there's exactly 113 champions. Champions can be put into multiple categories, like pusher, jungler, support, and when you actually get the game and you click on this and go all, you can click and see who belongs where. Like these are the pushers, these are junglers, these are support characters, and so on and so forth. Each character has its own unique set of skills, and they also are good at different things. Like, if I click here on Alistar, Alistar is what most people would consider a tank and a pusher. Basically, his job is to sit there and take damage while other people do the damage, and he just does his best to keep everybody alive. Most of the time, this equates to him kind of dying and sacrificing himself, but it's for the greater good. Everybody loves those guys. And then when you come over here to Annie, who's a free-to-play champion right now, if you notice, the stats are different. She's got like full bars for ability, but her health and attack power are really low. But then you compare her back to Alistar. Alistar's got pretty average ability power, high defense power, and above average attack power. And this changes with each champion. They're all different. I don't really think there's any champion that has the same exact setup as another champion. So with that being said, those are the 113 champions right there. And with these champions, here. Champions can be either bought with RP, which is this 880, or IP, which is this 4,800. Now you're thinking it'd probably be easier to buy her for the 880, right? The thing is, 880 is real money. It's called Riot Points, and you have to buy those through the in-game store or credit cards that you find at 7-Eleven or Walgreens. But the 4,800 is what you can buy from in-game. By playing games, winning and losing, you'll get IP points or influence points. And with those, you can save up to get these champions. And the most expensive champions are 6,300, which it takes quite a while to get them. Moving on to runes now. Runes are increased bonuses that you can have on your character from the start of the game. Like, if you see this, the greater glyph will increase your ability power by 0.17 per level. So you won't have a lot of ability power at the start of a game, but it's enough, and it scales the longer the game goes on. Which, these are typically the kind of items or the kind of runes you want to put on your characters, unless you just want to go pure attack damage from the beginning and do a lot of damage, or pure ability power and do a lot of damage from the beginning. And with runes, there's 3 tiers, and they change in how much they cost and how much they actually do. Here's a tier 1, they're pretty cheap, and they don't really do much. Tier 2s are a little bit more expensive, but they don't do as much either. And then there's tier 3s. And tier 3s are the piece de resistance, so to speak. They're like the best of the best that you can get, and they cost quite a bit of influence points to actually get, which is why they're so good. And with this, there's marks, which are the red, seals, which are yellow, bliss, which are blue, and then quintessences, which are purple. You can have up to seven rune pages. The catch is you only get 3 when you get the game, and you have to buy additional pages with real money. Kind of a drag, but it's worth it sometimes. And moving on to masteries now. Masteries. Now, these you can have up to 20 different pages, and they range from, these are typically more offensive, which is why they're called offense. These are more increase of armor, increase of magic resist, and such, which is why they're defense. And then these are utility. Utility is funny because often you'll see a bunch of classes that you'll see somebody that goes full attack damage in this side, but we'll pick up a few things here. On this side, basically you get increased buffs, you can pick up an extra sight ward, get increased movement speed, more gold at the start of matches, which is always nice. And you can have 20 of these, you can name them all. The thing about these is, if you notice, there's 9 plus 21 is 30. And if you look up here at my emblem here, you see 30. For each level you gain, you get 1 mastery point that you can put into one of these settings. So to actually have a full page, you have to be the highest level there is in the game. But it gives you increase, so the more you play, the more bonuses you'll get. And I forgot to say this, but back to runes. Tier 1 are you get them after you hit level 10. Tier 2 you get after you hit level 20. And Tier 3 you can get after you hit level 30. And with that being said, that is the champions, runes, and masteries in a nutshell. Thanks. Feel like subscribing or liking my videos. That'd be a great help. See you guys in the next video.